Let's continue our journey to Jerusalem, and we're going to solve all the problems of the universe because we are going to find out how to encapsulate all of past history, all of future history, heaven and earth, into one now. So we must live how now. So we're not just talking about all this antiquarian kind of stuff. We're talking about now. This is how we are going to live today. So here we are. How do we live today? Okay, we live today this. You see, this is the cross. Okay, we can say the cross is a tragedy. So we just remind ourselves that this church is called Dominus Flevit. The Lord weeps. And every one of us weeps. I weep, you weep, we have our problems. The girlfriend runs away, the boyfriend kills himself, the child is sick, there's pollution, there's too much carbon dioxide in the man. So this is this. And why? Why is this so? Because we don't follow this plan. And this is the plan. Here, this in front of us, the Temple Mount is the plan. Because today the Temple Mount, if you go into any Catholic church, every Catholic church, and you go to Mass, you have the Temple Mount, you have Jerusalem, you have heaven and earth. So we'll continue our little program. Okay, so let's, this is as I say, this is the Temple Mount behind there, and this Temple Mount is the sum total. The Jewish people, they say it, we'll just repeat that problem. The Jewish people say, we must have this place. The Muslims say we must have this place, so they fight. The Catholics say, never mind. Every Catholic church is Jerusalem. Every Catholic church is the Temple Mount. Every Catholic church is heaven and earth. So when we go into every Catholic church, we are going to the heavenly Jerusalem. We are going to the glorified Christ. We are going to the resurrected Christ. We are living heaven. So this stuff here is museum. This is a museum. It's very attractive, and I've been here 4 times to this place. But the point is, you can see here. Look, you see what is this? These are the battlements. So this symbolizes Jerusalem means the city of peace. If Jerusalem is the city of peace, why do we have these walls here? So this walls built by Solomon, because these walls were originally built by the Jews, but the Muslims came and they built new walls. So that symbolizes that we have lost our way. The city of peace, Jerusalem. Salem, we all know, if you meet a Jew, you say shalom. How we say that? Oh, how's life? The Jews say shalom, peace. If you meet an Arab, you say Salem. So, if you don't know who you're talking, the best thing is to say Shalem Salom. So you can't go wrong. So you meet someone, you say, oh, Shalem Salom, peace, peace. Okay, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. So this is the city of peace. And the city of peace has become the city of intrigue, corruption, fighting. Why? Because they lost the thread. They don't understand what the whole thing is about. The divine economy, that means the history of the Catholic Church, God, kingdom today, they can't see it. So it becomes a city of destruction. So we follow this a little bit further along here, okay? We can see here, this is called the Dome on the Rock. You see, dome. The Dome on the Rock. And you can see the cypress trees, they symbolize treasures. So we've got the whole thing. The chalice is Mass, Jesus Christ, the Dome on the Rock, Abraham, the new life, the new Jerusalem. The whole thing is a wonderful panoramic. This is a visual aid. You can see the Mass, cross, resurrection, New Jerusalem, Old Jerusalem, the whole lot, the altar. So every day we go to the altar and we offer up our lives. So we can say the whole world is like an altar. I'm sorry, this picture is sort of jumping around. That's because I've just walked right around Jerusalem, and this is the evening, and my hand is shaking. I haven't got Parkinson's disease yet. But but it's because I'm... Okay, now, this is the thing. Okay, now what is this? What's going on here? Well, this is... what's happening here? Okay, now this is the mother hen, okay? And I can't read... I think that's Matthew something, 2227, okay? Now, this... Jesus said, you see... Jerusalem, Jerusalem, how many times I want to gather you around, gather you under my wings like a mother hen. You see? This is Jesus looking at Jerusalem. He said, look, Jerusalem, this is here, and he's looking out and he sees, he sees Jerusalem. He sees that Jerusalem is going to suffer. When Jesus died, the Romans came to Jerusalem, and there was a terrible siege. The Jewish people were so hungry that mothers were eating their own children. They were fighting. Two mothers fight. Are they going to eat this child or going to eat this child? And when the Romans came in here, the beautiful temple which was there, was destroyed, was set on fire. Actually, Titus didn't want to, but some crazy guy threw a flaming torch into the sanctuary, the holy place, and the post went up in flames. So this means in modern parlance, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, why are you so stupid? I want to protect you like a mother chicken protects his son. If you just listen to me, I will tell you how to avoid pain. I will tell you how to get to heaven. I will give you everything. I will give you heaven. I will give you earth. I will give you riches unbound. In every tabernacle, there are millions of pounds. There's a Catholic saint called Padre Pio, and he said, one day he said, all the glory and wealth of the world cannot compare with 1 hour in front of the tabernacle. And the tabernacle, original tabernacles was the holy. The tabernacle means the place where Jesus Christ is. In other words, our life, our holiness, our future, our plan, our heaven, our earth, all can be grasped here. But we are all stupid. So this is Jesus Christ saying, I want to gather you here. But here what he says, et. You don't want. No visti. You do not want. I do not want. So this is the stupidity of human beings, which is, I give you the plan. I give you heaven. I give you heavenly manna. Every day I come to the church. You can take part in the mysteries of the Paschal mysteries. I can give you all the riches of the world. I can give you the sun and the moon. And what do we say? I do not want. Non-visti, no, I don't want. You don't want. We just say, every day we taste of Jesus, I go to work. I earn a few pounds, a few dollars. I don't want riches for heaven. I go to the best restaurants in town. I want to eat a beef steak, and I want to eat bread and whatever I want to eat. But God says, I can give you the most wonderful food from heaven, the Holy Eucharist. Every day you can eat at my table. At Mass we say, before receiving communion, we say, blessed are those who have come to the heavenly banquet. Every day we can eat a meal with the angels, with Our Lady, with Joseph, and we can eat and we can begin live a heavenly life. And we say, no, I don't want. You say, okay, you don't want to. Go around there to the corner shop and eat your potato crisps and your muffins and your Yorkshire pudding and get on with it. Bye-bye. When you come to your senses, when you realize, come back here, I'm waiting for you. He says, I'm waiting for you, like this mother chick. These chickens, that's Obama, and that's Father Allen, and that's all these people. These chickens are all fooling around, and the mother goes, "Cock, cock, 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 cock," and he says, come here, come here. Don't be so stupid. Don't be so stupid. come to your senses. So this symbolizes this situation here is Jesus saying, you are completely stupid. You've lost the thread. So we can see this here. It says, but you do not want it. It's really polis is chickens. Galina is gallination is the female chicken, a hen. Sort of every day, you sons gather together. Many times I want to gather you, my sons, every day, like a chicken gathers the chickens to protect you. But every day, what happens? Every day says, I don't want to. I'm the greatest guy of all time. What am I? This stupid chicken, gathering all this place. But I don't want to. Obviously, I do not want. Okay, so I think that's what does that say? Matthew something. But anyway, I can't read it. What it says underneath Sabbalas. But anyway, the whole meaning is, let's come and follow God's plan. If you don't follow God's plan, like these little chickens. Okay, now this is a map. This is a map of Jerusalem. All right, we just, where have we been? Just to get a general idea of what Jerusalem is like. Okay, so what we have here now, we've just been. This is Mount Olives. You see, look, Mount Olives, Mount Olives. I'm sorry. The reason why this is Chinese and English is because I'm working in China. Oh, okay, I'm working in China. So this is Chinese and English. Jerusalem. Okay, we have just been on Mount Olives here, and we've just been looking through here to, this is the Temple Mount. You see, look, Temple Mount. All right. Now, this is the Temple Mount, and we can go on for all hours, but we'll just give a general idea of what Jerusalem. This is the old Jerusalem. The old Jerusalem is around here. You can see the walls. The walls are around there. This is the old, and this is Mount Olives. And we can see here, this is originally, we'll just go chronologically. Originally, Jerusalem started here, the city of David. That's the old Jerusalem, Zion. You see, look here, Zion, Z-I-O-N, Zion. Zion is now on the west, but the real Zion is originally here on the east. Okay, why? And here you see, look, you see this. This is a valley called the Tyropaean Valley, and it's the valley of the cheesemakers. So we have here, this place was absolutely magnificent originally, because we have here a valley, we have here a valley, and we have here a valley. So the old Jerusalem was magnificent. It was right on top of, there were two ridges. There's a ridge here and there's a ridge here, and you have the two valleys. So the Jerusalem was the highest point at the top here, you know. So it was very commanding. And if you come from Mount Olives, you saw this place. This was glittering marble and gold and unbelievably beautiful. And all the Jews from all over the world used to come here. Now you see here, this is Mount Moriah. So I'll just give you a general idea. All right. So this is Mount Moriah. This is the old temple, and now is the the Muslim mosque. And you see here, this place is called the Antonine Fort. Antonine Fort. And Jesus probably was condemned to death here. And this is the Via Dolorosa. In other words, these are the stations of the cross. Jesus comes from here, 14 stations, to Golgotha. Yeah, this is Mount Calvary. You see, Mount Calvary, Calvus is the Latin for calvo. Latin is calvo, no hair, bald, a bald mountain. So you see here, Jesus was Golgotha. I think it's probably Latin is Calvary. Golgotha, I suppose, must be Hebrew. It means the place of the skull. You see, so we just come to the place of the skull. So okay, our little session here, we can finish off here. But then we just remember, we'll go into this in a little more detail next time. Have a good time. God bless.